In that spirit, I want to preach just for a little while on the topic, an attitude of gratitude. And rather than sending our young ones away tonight, we want them to be a part of this. Because I think an attitude of gratitude goes a long way when you start early. We want to come from Luke chapter 17 tonight. We'll be brief. If you know me, I don't preach long. I don't preach long. Yeah, Big Mama used to say, don't take all that. Luke chapter 17, verses 11 through 19. If you have it, your iPhone, iPad, pull it up on that app. If you have an analog like myself, pull it up. If you don't have it, praise God, I'm going to read it to you. We don't want anyone left out. Praise God. Luke chapter 17, verses 11 through 19. On the way to Jerusalem, he, this is Jesus, was passing along between Samaria and Galilee. And as he entered a village, he, this is Jesus, was met by 10 lepers who stood at a distance and lifted up their voices, saying, Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. When he saw them, he said to them, go and show yourselves to the priests. And as they went, they were cleansed. Then one of them, when he saw that he was healed, turned back, praising God with a loud voice. And he fell on his face at Jesus' feet, giving him thanks. Now, he was a Samaritan. Then Jesus answered, were not 10 cleansed? Where are the 9? Was no one found to return and give praise to God except this foreigner? And he said to him, this is Jesus saying to the foreigner, the Samaritan, rise and go your way. Your faith has made you well. Your faith has made you well. An attitude of gratitude. An attitude of gratitude. 10 lepers show up. Jesus is moving, minding his own business, moving. He's walking from Framingham to Boston. Jesus is walking from Framingham to Boston, and somewhere around noon, these 10 lepers show up on the scene. Now, leprosy is a disease, an illness. For those of you who are scientific folks, it's subcutaneous nodules. For those regular people, scabs and crusty skin, scales, right? For the scientific folks, something like vitiligo or some kind of alopecia or something like that, But for the regular folks, they need some lotion, right? Or some Vaseline, or some Cresco, right? Some Crisco, right? But the point is, these lepers were set apart. They were individuals who were seen as not being worthy of being in popular circulation. They were not seen as individuals who should be out and about. As a matter of fact, over the years, individuals have tried to quarantine people with leprosy. So people with leprosy would get sent off and to live in what we would call concentration camps, if you will. And anytime they came in the general circulation, they were supposed to shout, unclean, unclean, unclean. But these 10 lepers saw Jesus coming by. So I would imagine that they shouted, unclean, unclean, but then they said, Jesus, Master. Can we get some love? Right? And Jesus looked at them, and he tells them to do something that they know they probably shouldn't do. Because people with leprosy couldn't go into the church. They couldn't go into the temple, right? But Jesus tells them, go and show yourself to the priests. Now, according to the law, they could get stoned, or they could get Now check this. It's not the priest that healed the lepers. Because the scripture says, and as they went, they were clean. Alright? As they went. So their obedience to what Jesus told them to do, knowing that they were going into danger, knowing that they were about to go into the pit of hell, as it were. Just because they set their path to go there, they were healed. Now check this. 10 of them come by. Jesus speaks to all 10. They get healed. And only one comes back. Only one comes back. And the one that came back wasn't even a believer. The one that came back wasn't even a believer. The Bible says this person was a Samaritan. Wasn't even a believer. And Jesus says, yo, where you going? Where's the rest of your crew? Wouldn't it tell y'all? Are not they happy that I healed them? And I can just imagine that the one who showed back up was about to get defensive for his or her crew. But then they realized, you know what? In all of my life, I've never been able to walk out of the line. In all of my life, I've had to wear this big label of being unclean on my forehead. In all of my life, and as that person thought about it, they made a loud scream and fell to their knees at the foot of Jesus and said, thank you. Jesus, to the unbeliever, Jesus, to the unbeliever, says, rise and go. Your faith has made you well. I need to break this down just for a little bit. Give me 13 minutes and I'm done. 13 minutes. The first thing about an attitude of gratitude is that an attitude of gratitude brings you closer to God through Christ Jesus. An attitude of gratitude. Jesus cleansed non-believers, and I would argue some of those 10 were aggressive non-believers. People who were like, down with, you ain't no kings, you ain't no Lord of Lords, you just an old cat, walking around with some old sandals, and you need to get your hair cut, and you need some new rags, look, this is how we dress here. Who are you? Right? I mean, some aggressive non-believers. Jesus doesn't get caught up in all of that. He healed all the 10. And the one who came back realized that because of his gratitude, he became close to Christ and thus close to God. 9/10 of folks in 2012, I would argue, never stopped to say thank you. 9/10. When was the last time you opened the door for somebody to let somebody pass you in your car? Or you pulled up and there's no pedestrian walkway or somebody's about to just step out in the street and you stay back and nobody looks at you and nods or says thank you or anything and just keep going. When was the last time that you gave somebody something that perhaps they didn't even ask for and they grabbed it like you owed it to them? When was the last time somebody ministered to you and spoke truth to life and made it powerful in your own system, your own cosmic atmosphere, and you didn't even pause to say thank you? When was the last time somebody gave you the hug that you need? When was the last time that somebody spoke value in your life and made your currency valuable once again? When was the last time and you didn't say thank you? 9/10 of folks still. The scripture is still relevant. 9/10 of folks today in 2012 don't say thank you. But the one who did, got to have a dialogue